Chinmayi. This is the first of a two-part video of my Innisfree India store haul. So let me take you right in. Hi, this is Chinmayi and today going to be polyglutamic acid is a now what is polyglutamic acid? And the last was So why this video is going to be in two parts is because I actually for the first time I picked up some makeup products from Innisfree, which is basically a mascara, and I also tried their cushion packed. So I'm going to be talking about it in a different video, but this one is going to be about the Innisfree haul, and this is this huge what is this? Innisfree City Pollution Defender Bubble Foam. And one of the nicest things about Innisfree India that I noticed was that they actually take back all the bottles and they give you points, and you can actually get products in return for it, for the points and stuff like that. So this is something that I am trying in front of you guys for the first time. If you see, there is this brush here and the mousse comes out through this. So I am opening this, I think, yeah. So okay, how does this work? Okay, so this also has like a silicone patch. This brush is basically a silicone patch. So if you want to, you can easily remove this. See, it's quite bendy. So you can remove this and wash it and stuff. Let me just quickly put this back. So Innisfree India actually also gave me this very, very sweet cloth bag that I thought I could use. It says Innisfree made or what? Hello India, and I really like that it's a lovely bag. So it has, you press down here and then the mousse comes out. I have not opened it as I told you, and oops, and there's the mousse. Can you see it? There's the mousse, and this is something that you can actually go straight into your face, and it has a very I mean, if you've used Innisfree products before, it tastes, it smells like the Innisfree green tea seed serum. I'm not going to be putting this onto my face right now, but this is something that you can use for the second step of your double cleanse method. Like a lot of you know, I have been doing the double cleanse method every day in and day out. Of course, I do have my cheat days where I don't do it, where I'm too lazy. But if you definitely go out, whether you wear makeup or not, whether you wear sunscreen or not, but I would definitely ask you, request you, beg you to wear sunscreen, because that is the #1 anti-aging product that you can actually start using very early on in life, so that you don't develop fine lines and so many other things. Sun damage is the main cause of wrinkling. So that is that, and also age spots and stuff like that. So a lot of you do know that I use the Nalpama Radhi Thailam, and then I use face wash, and they also have, if you can't get the Nalpama Radhi Thailam, a lot of these K-beauty brands have the first step cleansing oil, which is like an emollient. It's an emulsifying, it's an emulsifying oil that is very lightweight. Most of them are very lightweight, or there is a cleansing balm. So you just take a little bit of that, and then it dissolves your makeup, it dissolves your sunscreen, and then the second step of your cleansing can be a mousse like this, or any other gentle face cleanser which has a pH of about 5.5 or under, and that is the healthiest pH that your skin can be in. The second thing that I bought also for the first time is this Jeju Volcanic Blackhead 3-step program. So they have these 3 steps to follow, and I'm going to be trying this on in a separate video. So I think it's now become a 3-part video now. So any which way, this is the Innisfree Jeju Volcanic Blackhead 3-step program, and it costs 180 rupees. And the other mask that I got was the Innisfree Special Care Mask for the hand and the feet. So this is something that I do want to try for, see, the thing is, I have tried a lot of these before. So it's like a moisturizing mask that you actually leave on for about 15-20 minutes, and then you leave, you take them off. So this is something that you can easily do while you're flying or you're traveling from one place to another. Another thing that I did try is the Innisfree Skin Cleaning Mask. I tried the BHA of this last night, and I was looking at the ingredients to see where it was about BHA, because I smelt a lot of fragrance, and it had grapefruitish extract, I think, but it had a lot of extract, and somewhere the 7th or the 8th ingredient was salicylic acid. So I realized that the sheet mask wasn't really going to give me as much BHA that I actually needed, because I am pretty much, I think I'm a slightly advanced acid user as long as skincare is concerned. And this is the Vita C. This is a cotton mask, and this actually stayed pretty moist for about 30-35 minutes. So, you can easily use this. So, you have niacinamide and grapefruit fruit extract and hydrogenated castor oil, cellulose gum and several other extracts in this Vita C. So, this is not an ascorbic acid sort of a vitamin C that you are going to be getting from this, which is the L ascorbic acid. So, this is something that you could probably just use if you really like it. The next thing that I got was the Innisfree's capsule recipe pack. This came under the brightening section of the store. So, I was just trying to see what exactly that it claims, because this is like rice, and their entire rice line is about brightening. So, I am going to be trying this out a little later, and I will probably put out an Instagram post about this. So, you can watch out for that, and maybe before this video goes up, this Instagram post will already be there. This is a sleeping pack, so this is something that I leave on the entire night. The other thing that I got for a friend is the Innisfree Whitening Pore Sleeping Pack. Now, one of the biggest things about their whitening lines is that it's basically a brightening product. I am not a fan of products which says whitening, but with a lot of these K beauty and J beauty products, one of the first things, I think it's also an Asian obsession, they need to say whitening in their products to, I guess, sell it to a certain target audience. But I have seen that even their galactomyces, for example, Cosrx's galactomyces essence first used to be called some white power or something like that. It was pretty racist also, the trademark, the name. Any which way, this is something that I am giving to a friend of mine to see if it actually has any brightening effects, and that is that. And the last product that I got is the sunscreen, and this is about the skincare section. This is the Innisfree Perfect UV Protection Cream, which is long lasting, and it says for oily skin. This is SPF 50 plus and PA 4 pluses. Now, the reason why I got it for oily skin is that I required a little bit of a matte finish for my sunscreen, and I tried their essence and I felt that it had a little bit of a sheen that might not work for Chennai weather, even though it might work for Hyderabad weather. But this is something that I really want to give it a try. I did try it in the store yesterday and it was really, really good. I am going to swatch a little bit for you guys. This is about 50 ml and this is the, so eventually this completely disappears into the skin without a white cast, and it works perfectly under makeup as well. It has a light fragrance, so if you are somebody who is going to be put off by the fragrance, this is not something that you might like. But after about a couple of seconds, not a couple of seconds, probably a minute or so, the fragrance does die down, and I really, really like it for the way that it's typical of any K beauty sunscreen, most good ones at least, that it doesn't leave a white cast. It's also tacky enough to use as a great base for your makeup. And the other thing that you will notice in the Innisfree sunscreens is that the expiry date is mentioned here in the crimp. So, this one expires in 2022 on the 15th of May. So, you have quite some shelf life there, and this, if you notice, it's gone completely dry and it's not sticky either. So, this is a lovely, lovely sunscreen to use, the Innisfree Perfect UV Protection Cream, long lasting for oily skin, and it costs 940 rupees. And I believe that if you were to use this every day, this should last about a month, and that is that. And the next part of this video is going to be the try on of the Innisfree 3-step Jeju Volcanic Blackhead 3-step program, and I am also going to be applying this on my husband, who is not going to be featured in the video, but I am going to be showing how this can be used. Until I see you in my next one, as a continuation of this video, this is Chinmayi saying goodbye.